Hi, what's cracking with y'all? It's your boy Prince the Hustle God, and we excuse me. It's your boy Prince the Hustle God, aka Wise the Warlock. And we reaching in our combat tool bag one more again. It is a cold black affair. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. LDBC only, LDBC or nothing. LDBC everywhere. So, Rolly Romero has been very vocal since his knockout. He's a vocal person. In between fights, he's his loudest. So this is to be expected from Rolly Romero. But since Frank Martin's last fight against Jackson Marinez, who is a common opponent of Rolly Romero, Earl Spence, his promoter, stated that he wanted to put Frank Martin in with Rolly Romero, and Rolly responds stating that he sparred Frank Martin before. He's a good fighter, and but he's a star and he wants to fight. He's gonna fight Earl Spence. They're gonna do $100 million gate. I want to fight that googly-eyed mother effer. I think he called him ugly or something like that. I found a funny pattern. So Rolly is called Tank ugly. Rolly is called Devin Haney ugly. Rolly is called Earl Spence ugly. Black person, black people. You know, it's a cool black affair. I peep stuff like that. Don't call me a genius or nothing like that. But before I get to the last person, let me jump to the other part of it. He states that Bud Crawford doesn't sell in his own city or his home, Omaha, Nebraska, at all, and essentially implies he's a bigger star and he can do a bigger show with Earl Spence, and then follows that by stating that Terrence Crawford's ugly. His fourth black person. I haven't heard him call any Latinos or whites or Eastern Europeans, Russians, nothing. Haven't heard him call any of those people ugly, but it seemed to be a pattern. But yeah, so he's effectively stated that he's moving to 147. He wants to fight googly-eyed, ugly Earl Spence instead of the person in his weight class who's undefeated. If I'm not mistaken, he had the same amount of fights that Rolly had, or around about the same amount of fights that Rolly had when Rolly got an opportunity at Tank. So I don't see why Romero wouldn't want to get back in the ring, showcase himself as a marquee talent, and get paid well while doing it. Instead, he's resorted back to old ways and start thinking with his lips more so than with his head, and he has diarrhea of the mouth. Anytime we mention Rolly, we're gonna get a soundbite of some sort. So that said, what's the next response from Earl Spence responded. I think he was laughing at him or something along those lines, but something to dismiss him. Who knows what Terrence Crawford is going to say next, but either way, that's the update on Rolly Romero and his crazy ass. Till next time, guys. Again, it is a cold black affair. Check out the Simple Truth Network, TrillTalk.com, or .net, TrillTalk.net. Black Gents Grooming Company, HFO The Firm on YouTube. 94 Films on YouTube. 94 Sun God on Instagram. Also check out Combat Tool Bag and HFO The Firm on Instagram. Deuces.